I promised myself I wouldn't do a review of this book, but something gave me an idea that Gary Vaynerchuk, you guys know who he is? Everyone knows who he is. He's like the #1 guy on social media. He invented the thing. He came up with an irreverent way, not like a sommelier, but like a street guy, totally irreverent, reviewing wine. I've never seen a wine review, but I've heard him mentioning how he used to explain it like it tasted like chewing tobacco. And here is my irreverent Dostoevsky's The Idiot book review. First of all, I did not finish this book. On page 386, probably skimmed the last 30 or 40 pages. First of all, this is coming behind Notes from the Underground, a very readable book in terms of its length. 124 pages, I think, of small print. Maybe traditionally would be, if it was published now, 200 pages. No problem, you can get through that. This book, it seems to me close to impossible. And I'll tell you why, because it is wildly, wildly overwritten. He spends too much time in the scenes. He'll have a scene with people sitting at dinner, for example, or somewhere on a porch. And it will go on for 30, 40, 50 pages. Characters will pontificate endlessly. They will rant for ever, page after page. It's unbearable. The story doesn't move forward. I don't know what kind of writing this is. So I will sum it up as this in my irreverent way. This is my attempt to do a Gary Vaynerchuk with wine. And I just tweeted this out, and I thought this was clever and irreverent, because I'm not a professor. It goes like this. The Idiot, reading The Idiot, was like wading through knee-deep mud, being gnawed on by a swarm of black flies. Deep breath. I didn't put swarm in the tweet. I'm a writer too, so, I added that, which I think adds a nice brutal touch to the experience. And I abandoned it because I just didn't look forward to reading it anymore. It wasn't giving me anything. It was such a slog. And so sometimes I feel bad, Fyodor Dostoevsky, I feel bad. I know you struggled for your art. You were imprisoned. You were shot at. You were sentenced to death and shot at by a firing squad and survived years of torment to produce such works. But I simply, for now, cannot continue. I hope you forgive me. If you've read this book, or if you've read any of Dostoevsky's work, I would love to hear from you. I want to know if you were able to get through this book. And I get all the themes and all that. I'm not even mentioning all that. I understand thematically, and I read a lot. So that stuff, I'm not even going to talk about that. But just the read, was it enjoyable to you? Not that reading has to be enjoyable, but it's got to give you something, right? Otherwise, you just got to go, for now, maybe we'll meet again. Bye.